This is your captain speaking. Buckle up. Get ready for takeoff. Today, we'll be flying the territory of the White House. Yes, our destination today would be the White House. As you know, President Trump and his wife, Melania, were at the White House, and they just signed a very important law. Even a broken clock can be right twice a day, as with Mr. Trump. So, what law did he just pass? Well, I can disagree with him on the tariffs, but this one, he got something right. At least on the surface, it appears that way. And let's hope that it's enforced. So, what did he just sign? Apparently, he just signed the Take It Down Act. What is the Take It Down Act? Well, it is I asked my Bing co-pilot about this to bring up the important details. So I got my trusty co-pilot with me today. Sorry, my voice is a little off, but believe me, this story came up and I'm going, this is huge. This is big. So what is the Take It Down Act? Okay, let's see what my co-pilot has to say about it. The Take It Down Act is a newly signed law aimed at combating non-consensual intimate imagery, including deep fakes and revenge porn. So basically, what they're saying is, if you're a young lady, this is to protect women, mostly, where someone would take an image of them without their permission and put it all over the internet in compromising positions, or not just that, but make them say or do things they didn't do. With deepfake, you can make a person say or do anything. So this is mainly to protect women, but it's to protect, I think, men too, because deepfake is becoming a huge problem, a major problem. Basically using someone's image without permission and then make it look like they said or did something they didn't do. You can do that. Yeah, that's a big deal. So I'm glad they signed this into law. They just need, I hope they enforce it. Really. So they call it revenge porn. It was introduced by Senators Ted Cruz and Amy Klobuchar. One Republican, one Democrat. So this is something everybody should agree on. In 2024 and received overwhelming bipartisan support. That's good. If there's any lefties out there that don't like this bill, something's wrong with you. This is, like I said, a broken clock can be right twice a day. The Orange Man did something right. Passing the Senate in February and the House with a 409-2 vote on April 28th. Wow. Oh, overwhelming support. 409. Now, who were the two that didn't vote for it? So, key provisions of this law. This is important. This is huge news. This is big. Man, I'm telling you what. I came across this story yesterday. I said, man, I got to cover this. It's too big not to. Too important. Key provisions of the law. So, any of you can look this up on your on the internet, but most of you won't. So I'm going to go over some of the key provisions. Number one, it criminalizes NCII, which I just stated. NCII means non-consensual intimate imagery. So remember that. NCII, non-consensual intimate imagery, because I may use those abbreviations again. criminalizes NCII, makes it a federal crime to knowingly publish or share non-consensual intimate images online, including AI-generated deepfake pornography. Exactly. I use the full word because mandatory removal requires social media platforms and websites to remove NCII content within 48 hours of a verified request from the victim. Good law. They need to enforce this law. That's the next thing. And prosecute the hell out of those people that do this. I mean, make examples out of them. And then it'll quit. Clarifies consent, establishes that consent to create image does not mean consent to share it. FTC enforcement. The Federal Trade Commission is responsible for ensuring compliance with the law. Oh boy. Free speech protections. Targets only the knowing publications of NCII and applies a reasonable person test to determine whether AI-generated content is distinguishable from authentic images. Yeah, there's free speech thing going on, but you still got to consent. It's kind of like when I make videos. If I shoot any content at Walmart or a public place, remember when I talked about that? How I go out of my way to make sure that I don't accidentally film somebody that don't want to be filmed. Bingo. Examples of law enforcement and medical professionals allow certain professionals to use digital forgery in good faith for investigative or medical purposes. My voice is a little off. I didn't realize it to just a few moments ago, but I have to make this video. I gotta make it. Why was it introduced? The bill was inspired by Elliston Berry, a teenager whose AI-generated deepfake was posted online and remained on Snapchat for nearly a year. Despite requests for removal, the First Lady Melania Trump championed the bill as part of a renewed Be Best initiative, advocating for stronger protections against online exploitations. Yeah, this is something that I'm all for it. Reactions and concerns. Okay. Support from tech companies. Meta, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Snapchat have expressed support for the law. Good for them. They're just being politically correct. Concerns from digital rights groups. Some groups worry the law could suppress lawful speech. Really? I don't think so. Including legitimate pornography and lacks protections against bad faith takedown requests. Well, I'm sure they'll sort that out. But really, I don't feel sorry for them. I mean, it's pretty cut and dry. You're using someone's image without permission or create an AI image without their consent. Now, there could be times when you create an AI image and by chance it looks like somebody in real life. Hollywood does this all the time. They put a disclaimer that, you know, the names, they know this disclaimer they put. It's a disclaimer because someone in real life might really have that name, like The Simpsons. I was watching one of my Simpsons DVDs. I forget, was it season 1 or 2 or something like that. They have audio commentary, right? Well, somewhere, somebody mentioned that there really is a Homer Simpson in real life. And, weirder coincidence, he works at a nuclear power plant. That's why they have this disclaimer. A lot of TV shows have this disclaimer, so even if I create an AI image for one of my thumbnails, if it just so happens to look like somebody, I may have to start putting disclaimers up there. It's like, but this is created by ChatGPT or my Bing Copilot. it's even slightly animated. I make sure that the thumbnails are animated. At least if they're animated, then I don't run into that problem. So if I keep it animated, then yeah, I won't have that problem with my thumbnails. This law marks a major step in regulating AI-generated content and protecting victims of digital exploitation. Wow. Basically, that's all the details that, I mean, you can check out more. It's called the Take It Down Act. This is fairly new news, and it's big. So, oh, come on, okay. So I've got a thumbnail for this, and it's not AI generated. It's a picture of Donald and Melania Trump. It's a public photo that everybody's using. So, what kind of comments are coming in on this topic? This is huge. This. I want you to comment below. I want you to comment below what you think about this act. I think it's mostly to protect women, and I'm all for it. I completely understand why they might need this. This person, Barbara, says, a great moment. Thank you, First Lady Melania Trump. Did Stormy come too? I don't know who Stormy is. Kathy says, thank you, First Lady, for championing such a great law that will lessen the chance of this happening to anyone. As long as you prosecute the hell out of these guys and make examples out of a few of them, it'll stop. It'll make everybody else think twice. If you just slap them on the wrist, naughty, naughty. No, you gotta really make examples out of a few of them. I'm just saying. This person says, love President Trump and First Lady Melania Trump. This is bipartisan. This is something that the Orange Man actually got right. Probably because his wife hounded him. You're going to do this. You know how women are. Really, they can talk men into a lot of things. I guarantee it, Melania is a driving force. Melania doesn't even really live there. I don't know what they're talking about. I think they're thinking that her and Trump are separated, and there's no truth to that. So many accomplishments in such a short time. Keep up the great work. This person says, first of all, thanks our Lord for guiding our President and our First Lady to do what is right and good spirits, how to make America a great place to live. Well, this is something they actually got right. Now, I did the tariff thing yesterday, and yeah, like I said, a broken clock is right twice a day. Thanks our President and our First Lady for helping us, especially to our future generations. She also gets one Sharpie. Oh, I get that one. Yeah, they give out free Sharpies, and I think she actually signed it too. She's the, they were great. She is so much better than Jill. That's Joe Biden's wife. I don't know Jill. The Rose Garden looks fantastic. It always does. Praying for you both and the family. So happy to see our First Lady taking an active role. I am too. The Rose Garden looks wonderful, Melania. Best President and First Lady, so proud of you. So far, it's been pretty positive, most of the comments. So proud of this couple. This person says, thought the Rose Garden was cemented over. No, it's not. Let's see, unless it's a school shooting, then we have to get over it and move on. What's this? What's the deal with that comment? I don't understand. We have to get over it and move on. Wow. Why would you say such a thing? This is a positive thing he's doing. There's bound to be negative comments. I've taken this one as negative. Like, he's like against this law? Really? Well, if you people would stop shooting up schools, and this person says, they're always leaving comments. In America, you're 6 times more likely to be killed by a doctor than by a gun. There's probably truth in that. After President Trump signed the law, he asked First Lady to sign it also. She did sign it. I saw it. Let's see. Great event, best President and First Lady doing an awesome job. Well, they actually did something right. Thank you, First Lady, Mr. President. We greatly appreciate the protection. Wanda says, I'm so thankful for President Trump and Melania. They are a beautiful couple. Let's see if I can find something negative. Let's see. Yeah, the First Lady also gave a speech at the White House lawn. Jill says, thank you for protecting our children. What a classy First Lady. Angelique Layton, how about protecting our children by giving them free lunch at school and a good education and health care? That's how we really protect our children. They do offer free lunch programs at school. You do have health care if you're on Medicaid. Yeah, that's a more complicated thing, and I wish we did have universal health care. That's a good topic for a future video. I'm still going to do a video on a welfare queen. So someone asked me to do that, and I even subscribed to someone's channel, and she is a welfare queen. We're going to talk about that. I've got so much content right now. I have so many things to do videos on. I'm a little overwhelmed, but I'll get to each one of them. This just came up like yesterday. It's like it's brand new. It's like, oh my god, I gotta cover this. I gotta do a video on it. I just do. It's too big, too important. Well, this guy here is responding to Angelina because I think he's out of touch with people. So Angelina says, how about protecting our children by giving them free lunch at school? They should, actually. There's a lot of low-income kids that need help. And a good education. Well, yeah, the teachers could do a better job. And health care. Again, we need more tax dollars for that. We don't have enough tax dollars to give everybody universal health care. There's a reason other countries do it, because they have 40-50% income tax bracket with no tax returns, no income tax credits, none of it. None of it. You don't get any. They take all that away and give you health care. That's what you get in exchange. This guy Mitch is responding to Angelina Mitch is out. I think he's out of touch. He says, Angelina, I paid for my kids' lunch through the school at a low price. Yeah, you can get it at a reduced price too if you're qualified. Absolutely you can. I also provided family health insurance. That's our responsibility as family men. No, you can't provide health insurance for your family. This guy is out of touch. There's so many people that can't afford health insurance. To say you can afford health insurance for your family, what planet is this guy living on? Maybe he's privileged, he's one of the few that can. So he thinks everybody else should be able to. That's not possible. I know so many people that there's no way. They don't make enough income, or they make too much income to qualify for assisted health care. And the health insurance rates are so expensive. This guy is out of touch. He's totally out of touch. What are we up to? 21 minutes. Okay, I'm watching the timer here. This person says, just a stunning couple. Thank you for all you are fighting for, President Trump. And Melania is just as stunning as ever. Thank you for being such a classic and classy role model for all women of every age. This person says, not a fan of Trump. It's like me, not a fan. But this is something he did right. Not a fan of Trump, but I do give credit where credit is due. Great bipartisan bill passed, and thank you, Mr. Trump, for signing it into law. See, even someone like me, who may not... I'm not dumping on the guy. This is something he did right. Yesterday, I dumped on him. Today, I'm doing... Yeah, it's different. Angela says, so appreciate our president and our very smart and compassionate first lady. You can hate on Trump, but don't hate on Melania. Please don't. Even I don't. She's a good-looking lady. She's a fine lady. I don't have to care for her husband, but I like her. It's kind of the opposite of Bill Clinton. I thought he was a great president. I never cared for Hillary. Never liked her. There's something about her demeanor. Just... Oh, look. Melania flew in for the occasion. Many blessings. Great job. This person says, a lot of women responding. A powerful, a much needed step to protect our children in the digital age. I agree. This is something that I think most of us can agree on. What's your story? Please comment below. Comment. I love your comments. We're going to start, especially in the live streams. I may shoot another video. There's so many videos I gotta make. Oh my god. I don't know. I might shoot another one today and upload it later. But this one's gonna be uploaded today. But I can't run out of content right now. And I'm getting into my groove. When I say this is a no niche channel, in a way that's still very, very true. This is one of the few occasions I talk politics. I try not to go that route because I don't want this to be a political channel. I want this to stay a no niche channel. So it's a no niche channel. And so this is one of the few occasions that I'm covering something. Last time I did anything political was when Donald Trump was at McDonald's making French fries. I thought that was funny. Someone is going to tell her she's married to the biggest internet bully. This guy says, why does Melania always flirt with a Secret Service guy? I think they're a couple. I don't know behind the scenes if they're happily married or not. It's not for me to say. So, I'm not here to critique their relationship. I don't dump on anybody's relationship. It's none of my business. You know, if two people are married and they want to be married, let them be married. Love is love. Who am I to say? Well, the comments are still coming in, and we're up to 25 minutes, so we're going to have to cut this off. I think we got enough of the comments. We got enough of what my Bing Copilot had to say about the... I wonder what ChatGPT says about it. It's already been signed into law. So ChatGPT is saying key objectives to protect minors and victims, hold platforms accountable. They are to promptly remove intimate images or videos that were uploaded without consent. Maintain accessible reporting tools for victims to request content takedowns. Verify that individuals depicted are adults or have given consent. Penalties for non-compliance. Platforms that fail to act on taken down requests could face legal consequences, including fines. The law also creates clear standards for how platforms must respond to flagged contents. Yeah. It's a bipartisan thing, and this is one thing that Trump got right. And so yesterday I dumped on him. Today, thumbs up. Yeah, she did something right. Probably his wife told him we are going to do this. That's who you need to thank is Melania. I've bet any amount of money that's the person responsible for this law. So yeah. Anyway, if you're new to this channel, I want to welcome you. That's something I forget to say. And oh yeah, there's one other thing I need to mention in this video. It's one of my other taglines. If you don't like this bill and you hate it, I got something to say to you, because this is bipartisan. This is to protect women, protect minors. So if you don't like it, I'll tell you what. Why don't you eat a bowl of fuck? Eat a bowl of shit. Really. This is one law that most 99% of the population should support, in my opinion. Yes, our political leaders do things wrong, but like I said, on occasion, they get it right. They actually do something for the good of the people. This is one of those times. Well, I want to thank you for coming on board, and I am trying to do better at responding to people's comments, especially in the first 24 hours after the video is released. I am trying to do better at commenting back. So I may do another video this week and read some of your comments out loud. I don't know what I'll title the video. You know, this is just for my community. So every once in a while, I'm going to make a video for the community that I have built here. So if you're new to this channel, welcome. Please subscribe. It's free. Don't cost you anything. And sorry, my voice is off. I didn't realize until just now. I must be. So, and I repeat myself a lot. I'm trying to do that less and less. I'm a no niche channel because, well, I may do current events and social issues, but on occasion we'll do food reviews, urban exploring. I need to do that more. Yeah. So you never know what you're going to get. So, because other YouTube channels, they kind of repeat themselves in every video. You watch one, you've seen them all. It's like they don't change. I understand consistency. That's why I wear my black leather jacket. I got my main studio. I got my taglines, my intros and outros. But I want to thank everybody for watching. I appreciate you coming here. I appreciate all of you. It means a lot because I do read your comments. I am reading your comments. The last week or so, I have been trying to do a lot better doing that. I admit there was a time I got lazy. If I lost a few subscribers, I deserved it because I wasn't live streaming, I wasn't responding to comments. I'm doing a lot better in that respect. Despite the fact I'm working full-time plus, I'm putting in overtime this week. So, and I have plenty of content to upload, lots and lots and lots. So, you probably won't be seeing too many old videos from way back when, because now I got plenty of content. There was another one I thought about uploading, but I'm going to save it for when I do have what I call creator's block, and I have to upload something. So, I want to thank everybody for watching. I'm sorry I ramble on. That's another one of the things I do on this channel. I'm a real human being, so if you love this content, there is a little heart thing. You can send a super chat even though it's not live. The best way to support it is by watching it to the very end, hitting the like button, subscribing, the notification. You know the routine, right? Commenting is a good way to supporting this channel. It costs you nothing to leave a comment. It costs you nothing to subscribe. And so we're going to do better. And I'm a real person. Most of the time I don't follow a script. I mean, every once in a while I do use AI. I've got 2 AI programs, sometimes a third. And just to give you, it helps me have an outline. So I do know what I'm talking about. You know, at least I try to. Now, other creators do TikTok reactions. I'm doing comment reactions. So when I do a story, I'm reading the comments, I'm reacting to the comments. Trying to be a little different. And I'm a real person who makes real mistakes. So if you want a channel that's not AI generated, I use AI, but I'm still a real person. Do I screw up? All the time. Do I sometimes just shoot the shit? Absolutely. There are times I don't know what the bleep I'm talking about. I just come on and just talk to you. So if you like someone who shoots the shit, it's fine. This is the channel for you. And we will live stream every Sunday night. I may do one tomorrow night. My brother and I'm going to get with him to experiment. We're going to run some programs. And so we can practice screen sharing, be able to do things I couldn't do before using StreamYard. And sorry my voice is off, but I want to thank everybody for watching. And I'm sorry that I ramble. No, I'm not. I'm not sorry. That's just what I do. I grew up. My dad used to do this all the time. You know, so I learned it from him. Okay, it's been, oh man, this is 35 minutes already. I just enjoy being with all of you. I enjoy just sitting here having our conversation. I do. I thoroughly enjoy it. Well, I'm going to have to let everybody go. This time I really am. I really am. I'm serious. But like I said, I'm a real person. This is the channel for you. You know, it's not AI generated. Light on the politics. This is not, we don't specialize in that category, but occasionally, like today, we did something. It's just, if I'm passionate about the issue, yeah, but I don't want this to be a political channel. That's why it's a no niche channel. And occasionally, maybe religion. I haven't tackled that one. Oh, yes, I have. I made a couple of videos about how I got saved. It's hard to say au revoir. So, and I try to be original too. My intros and my outros are totally all original, as best I can. Well, it's hard to say au revoir, so a gratin. You know what I'm getting ready to do, right? I have to do this because we're up to 36 minutes already. 36 minutes. It just turned 36 minutes. I have to say a gratin because saying au revoir is so hard to do. So, I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. Here I go. It's only you. Get back for me, babe. It's only you. Don't need a dance way. It's only you. Don't need a dance. It's only you. It's really good, I promise you.